Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trent Russell from Course Careers. I'm joined today by Dwayne, and we're going to highlight his story breaking into tech sales. He's on his phone, he's mobile this interview, and he shared that he's going to reveal the secrets to high paying tech sales career. So, Dwayne, let's start with what are you doing today? What is your job position, company? You can share any financials you feel comfortable with, and just what does your role look like, and what are you doing?
Right now, I'm actually a BDR for Stormwind Studios, a great company out here in Arizona, and so I'm doing BDR work for them. Actually, the top time. So started. I've been there not even 2 months yet, so it's pretty exciting. Well,
I like that, man. I like that, man. Why'd you decide to get into tech?
because of you, man.
Let's go.
Really a pleasure to be speaking with you here. I literally watched you, of course, through the whole course of Course Careers and even your YouTubes and things like that. So I was just really motivated, and I love talking. I'm a talker, so I was like, if I can get paid to just kind of talk to people and reach out to people and do some touches, this is exciting to me. So
Man, that's the secret hidden in plain sight with tech sales is it's a performance-based career, so it pays well, and you don't need to be technical. You don't need to know how to code, you don't need to be an engineer, you don't really need to be that smart. You just got to be able to listen, talk, do a little bit of research so you can understand your product and who you're selling to, and it's really as easy as that, and it pays really well. What did you know about tech before getting into tech sales? Because the reason why a lot of folks choose Course Careers is it's one of the best, most valuable, comprehensive programs in the market for its price. And it really teaches everything people need to know to get into tech. But oftentimes, folks don't know if it will work for them or they don't really know what they would be doing. What was your story before tech and sort of that shift to decide you needed a change?
so most of my background warehouse worker. I did a lot of chemical operator work, sheet metal work, things like that. And then, of course, COVID hit and everything went crazy. So I decided to work for myself, which I still do. I have a moving company as well as we do handy and hauling services. So a lot of landscaping, mounting TVs, different kind of things. But um, one day I got so I have my life and health insurance licenses as well. And one day I ended up having a situation with the insurance company, which I was still new to, and I felt discouraged, and I was like, I need another career. I want to do something else. Um, and I found on YouTube, I found out about Course Careers, and I was a little sketchy. I was like, what if I waste my money? What if it doesn't work? But I'm like, hey, $500 is not a lot of money, So I'm like, hey, what can I lose really? And I'll gain some form of knowledge. After I really started to dive into the courses, I'm like, well, this is kind of what I do for my own business, as far as reaching out to people and cold calling and trying to just land some form of contact with these people. I'm like, well, I can definitely do this. And I was seeing guys, hey, I made 80K base pay, 90K, which I haven't got there yet. I'm on my way, but it was very exciting to me. So I said, you know what? If I can get 50 or 60K and I can work from home, I'll be happy. And so that's what I did. I sought out to just be the best that I could be, and so far so good.
How did Course Careers prepare you to land your tech sales position?
So when you first get into the courses, you'll see that it's very cut and dry. Like it's not a lot of, you get into certain kind of courses, and then it's self-paced as well, so you don't have that hands-on every day like you're in an actual classroom. Um, so it's so like straightforward. Um, Everything breakdown by breakdown, whether you're talking about the actual cold calling, setting up your emails, the touches, the verbiage, learning the words is very important. I to this day, and I kind of I rambled a little to answer your question as well. I have no tech experience, and I still don't. The verbiage was a big thing for me, just knowing the words and knowing what they mean and understanding the positions and things like that. But Course Careers, without Course Careers, I wouldn't have landed the job at all. So um, it had everything to do with it for sure.
How many companies did you apply to when you were doing your process?
Oh man, at least 500. I was applying full every day, LinkedIn, Indeed. I was on every site that I could be. Just excited, and I got four offers. I'm in Arizona, but I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, so I was actually thinking about moving back home. I got an offer for St. Louis, and then I kind of changed my mind, and I'm like, no, so I passed that up. And this was before I actually took my final for Course Career, so I was super excited. I'm like, what? I'm actually getting offers, and I haven't even taken the test yet. And I ended up getting an offer with Grant Cardone out here, and as soon as I was going to take that offer, I got two better offers, and I was like, you know what? Uh, I'm pretty good, but then I'm like, it's all because of Course Careers. You know what I mean? Just really focusing in on the actual content and just learning, man. It's really been a blessing for sure. I thank you guys so much for sure, for sure.
You mentioned applying to 500 companies, and you're going to have to walk me through this, Dwayne. Did you just mass apply on LinkedIn, or what was your process? Did you get to a point where that stopped working and then you got more selective, or was it just you had so much volume that opportunities started to find you?
So I'll say this, Trent. Even to this day, so I was on LinkedIn this morning, sending out resumes. I'm always looking to just ramp up, you know. So I just went on LinkedIn, clicked that easy apply. I went crazy, and then the same thing on Indeed, easy to apply, and I'm just apply, apply, apply. Um, Anything that would have me fill out the long applications, I would skip, and I'm like, you know. But then I would do some because it is. I want to actually be in the medical tech sales field. So that's still my main focus. My company, we sell IT learning software for professionals. So at this moment, I am still looking because I want to get over into the medical side of it. But overall, I was just excited to get into the field at all. So
What was the biggest challenge for you breaking in?
um, I got in like a month, so I really can't say I had challenges. I would say, you know what? As far as I'll say something with the course, I'm not the greatest at like what do you call it? Grammar, pretty much. I'm country. I'm a country boy. I'm from I'm from the Midwest. But also with like actually setting up the emails and things like that. That was probably my hardest thing to actually grasp and understand. Like, okay, this is the proper layout and the way to send out those emails because I haven't done anything like this before, as far as cold emailing and things like that, which I do a lot of in my company. So learning that was is very amazing for sure.
What's the day-to-day look like now? You mentioned cold emails. What sort of prospecting are you doing, and how has that worked?
So now, start to my day. I'm usually out, so I'm starting by 6:30. I'm on I'm on early, reaching out to all of my prospects, sending out flip emails for demos and things that I already have set. After I do that, I reach out to a few people. I get straight to work, get straight into the dollar. We use Salesforce, Five9, things like that. So get straight into the dollar, and I'm just reaching out to new prospects at all times. And then I'm just setting, man. I hit a record at my company. Like I said, I haven't even been there 2 months. I hit a record set. 121 in a month. I actually did 69 in 2 weeks, and they were like, "What? Like, what are these numbers?" I'm like, I really enjoyed my job, and I'm always telling them all about Course Careers. So everyone's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's really a great platform for sure." And now I'm coaching for Course Careers, so that's another great thing as well. So
Yeah. Anyone listening right now, if you get in Course Careers, if you're already in, you can select Dwayne, set up some time with him, free weekly coaching, and then of course, if you want to get that one-on-one, you can pay a bit and get Dwayne's direct access. So something for everyone to keep in mind. A lot of other coaches in there as well, including myself. So Dwayne and I, coaches, we're here. We're here for you. How specifically did Course Careers prepare you to find this immediate success in the role, breaking records?
I would say directly, man. Like without Course Careers, I would not. I so I would be in my interviews saying things like I said, man, Trent, you're the man. You're the man. I would be in my interviews and I would just be thinking. I just did one. I had a coaching. If my students see this, who I coached on Monday, if he sees this, I just told him. I said I would be in my interviews trying to be like Trent, like literally, like trying to make sure that I'm saying the right, that like the proper things, knowing exactly what to say, and not just knowing what to say, but understanding what I'm saying as well. Speaking it fluently, being able to speak about um, prospecting and using these CRMs and different things like that. So, Course Careers is I haven't used any other platform, so I'm going to say has to be the best. Compared by none, especially for the price. Like getting into this tech world has been amazing, and I just every day I'm telling people, hey, go to Course Careers. You can get this great opportunity. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think that there's boot camps out there that believe it's ethical to charge five, $10,000 for a result that may not be certain, and they're being trained by someone who never actually did the role. So think about that. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dwayne, can you give advice to someone out there that's looking for a similar transformation to you? Sort of take us into your mindset of how. I mean, you have all these businesses going. It sounds like you got a lot of flexibility, a lot of opportunities. How has your life transformed with tech, and then how would you then parlay that into advice for someone else looking to do the same?
So I'll say this, and I won't. I'm long-winded a lot of times, but I'll say this.
Go. It's your floor.
I went through a breakup. I'm once again from St. Louis, Missouri. I went through a breakup out here in Arizona, and it was about 2 weeks. I was sleeping on my buddy's floor. That's when I found Course Careers, and it was like I was stressed out. My mind was all over the place, and that's why I say I was going through things with the insurance company I was dealing with, and I'm like, I need something new. I need something that I can hit the ground running. Not a whole bunch of, oh, it's going to take 10 months, a year, which it could. Everybody's not going to get in as quick as I did, and there's people that get in way quicker than I did as well. But within a matter of months, and not only breaking into tech, but you meet so many great people, whether it's through LinkedIn, through the Course Careers Discord, just reaching out to people and meeting with different people. And you learn so much. My company, I went with my company because they have a book club. They do vision boards to help you project to new levels in life and things like that. So overall, in these short few months from November, and now that we're actually in May here now, my life has changed drastically. I was always working for myself. I was on my buddy's floor looking for a place. I had the funds, but just you got to get approved first. You know what I mean? So, but saying that to say, don't give up. Don't never quit, never give up, and no only means the next opportunity. Never look at no as, oh, it's over for me. No one wants to deal with me. I've applied to really over 500. It was about 500 before I got an opportunity, or in the mix of me getting an opportunity. But it takes time. You know what I mean? Good things come to those who wait, but you still have to go get it. So just stay determined and stay focused and stay consistent for sure, and you will be blessed in this industry. It's a hell of an industry. It's a lot of opportunity, and just keep pushing. Everyone will get in at some point, especially in the. So I know it's a lot of layoff things with other parts of tech, but in this SDR BDR world, it's like they need us. You know what I mean? They really do. Like you have to have this position, and it's a lot of opportunity within it for sure.
And you mentioned speed, getting in, finding those opportunities. Coincidentally, believe it or not, Dwayne, we've actually linked the free tech sales intro course in the description below so people can go check it out for themselves. Nothing to lose, everything in the world to gain.
Yeah.
Can you give us a 15, 30-second pitch why anyone listening right now should visit the first link in the description below?
So if you're not familiar with tech sales at this very moment, Course Careers will break it down and lay it out for you on the red carpet. They'll give it to you in the best way possible. The courses will walk you through this, almost holding your hand through, breaking down step by step how to get into this and you won't regret it. Especially for that's the free link. You go and just check it out. No harm, no foul there. And once you see how great it is, pay for the full course because it's worth it for sure.
Boom. Well, Dwayne, thanks so much for being here today. Great interview, a lot of value. 500 companies later, now we're making some magic happen.
Yeah.
So appreciate you being here and wishing you all the best.
Thank you, Trent. Thank you, and appreciate you as well. And once again, just want to tell you thank you from me and my family to you guys for sure.